So you need to know a little bit about the so-called sulfa allergy in neuro-ophthalmology because a lot of our medicines contain the sulfa moiety. However, when you're allergic to a sulfonamide, you're actually not allergic to the sulfa moiety. So the first thing you need to know is that sulfonamide antimicrobial agents definitely cause allergic reactions that are true allergic reactions. IgE mediated mast cell degranulation, bronchospasm, anaphylactic shock, skin rashes, real allergies. However, you're not actually allergic to the sulfa moiety, which is the S. What you're allergic to in the sulfonamide antimicrobial is the N-arylamine group, and that N-arylamine group is the hapten. And the hapten is the biologic organic part binding to protein that allows your immune system to recognize this as foreign. Sulfa is not the hapten in sulfonamide antimicrobials. And so if you have a true allergic reaction to a sulfonamide antimicrobial, you should not take agents in that same class. All are antibiotics. However, there is no cross-reactivity with agents that contain the sulfa moiety, like morphine sulfite or wine. You know, caution, this wine contains sulfites. You can drink that. You're not allergic to S. You're allergic to that. N-arylamine. The one that's difficult and the one you need to know about in neuro-op is the non-antimicrobials. Non-antimicrobial. So it's not an antibiotic, but it's a sulfonamide. It's a sulfonamide. So these sulfonamide non-antimicrobial agents contain the sulfa moiety, but do not have the N-arylamine. And for neuro-ophthalmology, that's acetylzolamide, Diamox, topiramate. These have sulfa in them, Lasix. And that's the drugs that we're using for pseudotumor cerebri. And if you don't know this, you're going to say, well, you have sulfa allergy, you can't have the Diamox, and you're going to have surgery. When in reality, their risk of cross-reactivity is because they're an allergic person. And so normally we give the person a test dose, and if they don't have a reaction to it, we're fine. This is mostly for medical, legal, and less medical issues. However, they're an allergic person, which means you probably should do it for beta-lactams and non-steroidals too. The bottom line is, sulfa allergy is a misnomer. Allergy is a misnomer. If you're a true allergic reaction to sulfonamide antimicrobials, you should not receive agents in the same class. The hapten is the N-arylamine group, not the sulfa moiety. There's a small risk of cross-reactivity. Give that person a test dose and warn them because they're an allergic person, but you're actually not allergic to S, sulfites or sulfa.